Alrighty, so I finished writing a chapter in Hearts and Roses a few minutes ago, 1,004 words for that chapter from Dominic's point of view. And then over on Nano, that brings the total to 53,767 words, which again up here looks like this. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do right now. I will say that I'm still uploading a video here. It's at 16%. I'm trying gaming videos on Fridays, and I'm not 100% sure what length I want to go with right now, but this video's about half an hour long, so it's going to take forever to upload. The next ones will definitely be shorter, but this one was mostly like the intro of the game and all of that. So it's going to take a long time to upload, as in much longer than the time I'll be awake. So I'm not 100% sure what I want to do, because I don't like leaving my tablet plugged in while I'm sleeping, both because the charger gets very hot, and if you leave devices plugged in for a long time after they've been charged, it can start to drain the battery faster, basically. And because of how much I work on this tablet, that's not something I want to do to it. It already affects my phone pretty greatly because I charge that while I sleep. But I think I'm going to take the tablet back to my room so that way it can keep uploading while I'm awake, and then I will just shut it off when I go to sleep, and it should save the progress on the video that I'm currently uploading. It normally does. It's been off for several hours before, or disconnected from the internet for several hours before, and has picked the video up right where it left off, so that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to shut off everything in here, carry my stuff back to my room, and probably work on edits for Cut to the Kill, because this is the only one that I'm not trying to add scenes to. It is the only one that I'm currently just editing to finalize a few things, check some more sentences, check some more descriptions, character speech, things like that. So I don't have to do much typing on my phone. It's primarily just reading. So I'm going to work on edits on this one while I'm back in my room for, I don't know, probably the next hour or so, depending on how long I manage to stay awake. And then after I wake up later on today, I will total up how many words I've edited, and then I will update you guys on that after I wake up. And then I will most likely move on to Fetkenhauer and try to finish chapter 2, because I have literally only written one full chapter in that book, and it is day 13. So take that as you will. Children characters are always hard for me to write. So I'm gonna move all my stuff, and then I will see you guys in the afternoon. Guys, it is 2:02 p.m. on the 13th day of July CampNaNo, and I will admit, I did do a lot of editing on Cut to the Kill before I went to bed, but since I woke up I haven't done anything. It's very windy outside, and it's very balancing on the edge of tornado weather, so I'm just going to keep a very, very close eye on the weather today and make sure that I know what's going on. But there's no sun outside, the sky is completely gray, and the wind is blowing very, very hard. It seems to have died down just a little bit from when I just looked out the window, but it's still there pretty actively, and I kind of need to know if there's going to be a tornado. The TV in here doesn't work right now because the lead-in wire is screwy somewhere, so I will just be constantly refreshing a page on Google, I think, and hoping for the best. But I'm going to open up Google Docs and total up how many words I edited and Cut to the Kill, and then I will show you that at some point. I don't know if I'm going to keep editing that today, or if I want to move on to another one, or what, but I do know that I'm going to do some writing on Fetkenhauer before I do any more editing of any kind. But either way, I will keep you guys updated. Alrighty, my iPad has been busy uploading a video to Google Photos, so I can finally record this. I did total up how many words I edited for Cut to the Kill, and I have already added that to CampNaNo, and it brought my total on the edit account to 63,945. So right now I am scrolling through the Campsite Butcher to copy a chapter and update it, and then I will go back to trying to work on Feckenhauer. I have been working on it, I have just not accomplished a lot. But either way, I hope to successfully complete a chapter in that, and if I do, I will update you. Alrighty, so I just finished a chapter of Crush by Time and Academy. I only wrote a couple more paragraphs to round out the chapter, but up here that means that I've surpassed 55,000. So I'm gonna go out into the living room and watch a movie with Mom, and then possibly do a little bit of editing, maybe a little bit of writing. I'm not 100% sure, but whichever way I end up going, I will keep you guys updated. I think I might do some editing just a little bit in these guys and then move on to minor chords and then run through these, but I'm not 100% sure, but I will definitely keep you guys in the loop. Alright, so I did just a little bit of editing on Starts with Goodbye, Ashes in the Light, and minor chords, just so that way I could add them up here as well. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and record these charts before I totally forget. So I've filled everything in for day 13 on both of them, I think. I did, that's impressive. Okay, so up here on the written chart, let's see if I can click that, maybe. Oh, I got it. So this is day 13 progress based off of day 12. Mostly these 3 that I wrote in. I mean, only those 3, but you get the point. And then down here with the editing, I did all of them except for Bobo. I plan to work on that for day 14. Some progress made more in others, primarily Cut to the Kill. That is the one that I want to finish first, just because I'm not working on adding scenes or anything like that. But I still have a lot of editing to do, I still have a lot of writing to do, and I'm doing my best to keep trucking along. This month has been even slower than the other nanos, which is uncomfortable for me because nanos tend to be my slowest months for no reason, but you know. I think it's mostly because I pile so much on when I already have too much on my plate. But that's kind of how I operate. So that is all I have for day 13 of July Camp Nano. If you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated, and if you'd like to stay updated on my writing, Camp Nano, or anything in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as the links to my social media, are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.